One of my goals for 2021 was to uncover fertility products that could enhance your chances of getting pregnant, and I think I found a winner. We are so focused on what we as women can do to enhance our chances of getting pregnant, but we're only one piece of the baby-making puzzle. What about the men? Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, my name is Shelby. I provide women support and guidance through trying to conceive. Today we are talking about a product I stumbled upon called DadiKit. What is DadiKit, you ask? Let me explain. Now, we've all heard of the various products out there for women where you can send a product to your house and you can test your hormones and egg quality and all of that, right? But what about men? What products are out there to test the male reproductive system? Introducing DadiKit, which is a product that not only tests the quality of the men's sperm, but also can store it. Yes, store it, and you can use it later if needed. Okay, but how does it work? First, you order the kit, it's delivered to your home, and then men can deposit their sperm into this contraption that they send you, and they're able to do it from the comfort of their own home, which if you're gonna get your sperm tested, I'm sure most men would prefer to do this at home versus having to go to some sort of clinic or facility and do it there in some random room. Once the sperm has been collected, you actually just drop it off at Fedex. It's kind of crazy, right? Like, you literally are just dropping off your sperm at FedEx and shipping it on its way, which brings us to step number 2 of the process. So within 24 hours of them receiving your kit, a lab technician starts to examine it. The lab technician will evaluate your sperm count, concentration, volume, and motility. You will receive an email of your full fertility report, including a video of your little guys, which I pulled this from their website. Oh my gosh, I don't know about you, but when I see that, I'm like, oh, that's so cute. Maybe that's just me. But then you will also have the opportunity to speak to a fertility specialist about the next step. So depending on your results, there is somebody for you to speak to about what to do next. You might think we're done, but there's actually a third step in this process. They actually store the sperm for an entire year. So after testing it, they'll put it in vials and they'll store it. If you are going through fertility treatments or anything like that, you can actually use the sperm, which we will talk about later in this video. They will store it up for a year, and that is included in all of their packages, but you can pay additional about $99 annually if you want them to continue storing it. I don't know about you guys, but I think that is so cool. But why do it? Like, what's the benefit of investing your money into not only testing but storing sperm? First, I mean, this is something we already touched on, but men can do it from home. So if it's something you are already thinking about doing, instead of going to a clinic, especially with the pandemic still happening, this is something that can be sent to your home, and the men don't have to do the whole awkward situation of going to a clinic. The second reason it might be beneficial is if you are going through IVF treatments. I'm gonna read this portion from their website. Each viable deposit is divided in 3 separate vials, giving you 3 opportunities to fertilize an egg per kit. You simply email them and they will coordinate getting this to your IVF medical center. They talk about a lot of other benefits on their website, like their state-of-the-art system of preservation and much more. So if you want to check it out, obviously everything will be linked below. There were a few questions that I thought of when I was looking into this product, and so I definitely wanted to dig a little deeper and find the answers to these questions for you guys. So of course I hit up their FAQ section. And when I did get to the FAQ section, I actually stumbled upon some interesting statistics that I want to share with you. But before I do, if you are getting value from this video, make sure to gently tap the like button down below. And while you're down there, go ahead and hit subscribe. You might as well join this awesome community of women who are trying to conceive. And I put out videos like this every single week. But anyway, moving on to the statistics. Did you know 17% of US couples experience infertility? 30% of infertility cases are caused by men, and 50% of sperm count has declined over the last 40 years. I mean, they just like instantly hit you with the facts. I had no idea that 30% of infertility cases were caused by men. No idea. Okay, so here is the whole reason I went to the FAQ section. I had a few questions, and the first one was about lubricants. So I had no idea if you as a man could use lubricants when getting your sperm sample, because would it affect the results, etc. What I found was actually kind of what I expected, which is if you want to use lubricants, make sure you're using one that is conception friendly. You guys know that I have talked a lot about lubricants and them being conception friendly or not here on my channel. The one I always recommend is called Pre-Seed. It is actually by the makers of First Response. And this is something that my husband and I actually used in our trying to conceive journey, and we had great results with it. But it really just mimics the female cervical mucus, and it is made with products that are safe for trying to conceive, versus some of the bigger named lubricants out there are actually bad for trying to conceive. It can slow down the mobility of sperm. And so with DadiKit, they prefer that you use nothing. So if you can go without it, go without it. But if you're going to use something, make sure to use a conception-friendly lubricant. And again, I recommend Pre-Seed. I'll have it linked below. So next, I was curious about cost. Of course, they have multiple different packages listed on their website. And then also the whole storage thing, I did see that it's $99 annually if you want to continue storing sperm. But were there any other cost involved? And I did find that there is a cost for transporting your sperm to your IVF medical center. So if you're trying to get your sperm to a place, you do have to pay for that. They call it a withdrawal fee, just like if you were withdrawing money from a bank, you're withdrawing your sperm from the sperm bank and having it delivered somewhere, and that fee is $299. So definitely keep that in mind if this is an option that you're wanting to do, that there will be fees to get your sperm from A to B. So other than that, and then the annual storage fee, otherwise you're just paying for that set package price, and they have multiple different options. If your main goal out of this is just to get more of the fertility report, then I would go with their basic package, which is $199, which really brings me to the next question I had, and that is, what if all you want is the fertility report and you have no interest in storing sperm? The thing is, with all of their packages, it includes a year of storage, so you're kind of stuck with it if you get your package, but once that year runs out, you're not forced to renew, so you don't have to continue storing it if you don't want to. It's like one of those things where it's like, you don't really need it, but it's just included, so you're gonna have to take it, but you don't have to continue storing after the year is up. Obviously, with this type of product, I definitely cannot test it myself. And you know, hey, maybe one of these days I can convince my husband to test out the process for you guys so we can get a real live experience from it. But because I cannot test it, I definitely wanted to dig deeper and look into some reviews of this product and see what other people are saying about it. So they have a lot of wonderful reviews on their website, and I definitely recommend you checking those out. Here are some on the screen right now. A lot of good reviews, some even good but critical. So it seems like they're putting a good balance of amazing but also feedback on there that is honest on their website. So that's awesome, because I feel like that really helps you trust a company when you see that not all the reviews on their website are perfect 5-star reviews. Some of them are great, but they also have some feedback as far as what DadiKit could do better. But I also wanted to find reviews outside of their website. I did find an article on trustpilot.com, and here are some of the reviews I found. This person said, the DadiKit takes as much awkwardness as it can out of the process of sperm storage. It's simple, instructions are easy, returning is easy, results were quicker than expected, storage prices are reasonable, no hassle at all, glad to have used them. This person said, Dadi makes it easy, quick, and discreet to freeze your swimmers. They allowed me to schedule when I was sent the container, and I was able to receive it within a week. I was worried I would open it up and see a plastic cup with a sticker on it or something, but it was all very professional looking and sanitary. The instructions were easy to read and follow. Once my guys were sealed up in the Dadi container, it was as simple as put it back in the box and slap the premise postage sticker back on the package. I took it to Fedex facility, dropped it off, and within a couple days received my email from Dadi. I opted to get a report on my sperm as well, and that was easy to read and very user-friendly. If you're thinking about freezing your sperm or getting a report on fertility, Dadi is the way to go. This last review said, the whole process of getting my sperm count was just as Dadi says in their app. It went seamless, fast, and perfect. I finally found a company that writes what they will do, and they do it. I also had a question on my results, and speaking with Dadi customer service helped me tremendously. He was very courteous and professional, and of course helpful. I would recommend Dadi to all. Overall, the reviews were great, and I actually had to really try to find a negative review, and honestly it wasn't even negative as much as the person just had a poor experience because of the results he received on the fertility report. So this person went through the entire process, and I think as far as I could tell, the process itself went well, but he got some negative results, and he didn't feel the same support he would feel if he were in a doctor's office being handed the report by his doctor and having that face-to-face interaction and support. I can only imagine how awful it must feel to receive an email with some negative news about your fertility and then being kind of stuck there with yourself staring at a screen. So in his experience, he said he would have rather went somewhere in person so that when he received the results, he had somebody to talk to immediately. But I feel like that's personal preference. You have to weigh out the pros and cons of, you know, do you want to be able to do this at home and be sent an email with your results that maybe you can then take to your doctor's office and speak to them about it, or speak with the DadiKit fertility specialist about it. If you're a more in-person type person, then yes, maybe going to a doctor's office is better for you. But if you're anything like me and my husband, you know, we're homebodies and we would way prefer doing all of this from the comfort of our home and then seeking out additional help if needed. Plus, like honestly for me, I would rather find out bad news here in the comfort of my home with my partner than in a doctor's office where I just feel uncomfortable and awkward. So that's just me, but I mean, that's really just personal preference. I don't really think that's a negative review as much as it's just this person's experience wasn't the best and he just would have preferred being in a different situation when he received results. One thing I did find a little interesting were some of the reviews kept mentioning the word app, and so I was wondering if DadiKit had an app you could also download on your phone. But after doing some digging and actually speaking to one of their customer service reps, Dave, on the website, I found out that there isn't an app. And by the way, as far as my customer service experience, asking these questions to Dave on their website via chat, he was super helpful, quick response, and gave me the exact answer that I needed. So great customer service, Dave. Let me know in the comments if you would like me, well, my husband, to try out this product and actually go through the process. My husband is very sweet and totally would be willing to do it. I would love to see what his results would be. So let me know in the comments if that interests you. And after finding DadiKit, I reached out to them and was able to score you guys a discount. Yay! So if you guys want to proceed and get one of these packages, you can get $25 off with my promo code, which all of this information will be linked below as well. Definitely, if you are gonna do it, get that $25 off because why not? Thank you, DadiKit, for helping support my community and offering that discount to me. So anyway, that is it. I have some videos linked here that I think might be helpful for you. And of course, everything I mentioned in this video will be linked below. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.